What's going on, y'all? Better send this link out, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. All right, bam. All right. What's going on, y'all? All right, 3 o'clock candle just started. All right, so we might be looking for gold sales today. What's going on, y'all? Just checking these pairs out. We're kind of right back where we left off yesterday at this time. On Euro New Zealand, that is. These are just trade ideas. Haven't answered anything yet. Yeah, JPY pairs are pumping. Yeah, so we're going to look for EJ buy. If we can break this level. Because a few pairs are looking a little bit different. JPY pair wise. And we'll go over that in just a second. All right, cool. So I'm just going through these pairs really quick. All right. Yeah, so we might be going for JPY pair buys. We'll put the stop loss like that. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna be looking for JPY pair buys, but CJ is the only one that's kind of dropping downwards. The other JPY pairs are kind of pumping to the upside, which is interesting. CJ, we can clearly see still some bearish momentum, but the other JPY pairs are pumping up. So we're going to see how this candlestick ends, because there's not really any at a good entry besides EJ and NJ, but we want to see if we can break above this level and stay above this level, this 15. And if so, we might go for a buy on those two pairs right there. And I'm also looking at possible buys for NAS again and SPX. They have been ranging though the past couple weeks, and literally just been teeter-tottering. So we'll see. But we might actually be seeing a reversal happen soon, so we might go for sales actually. I don't know, they've been ranging. So we'll see. We're not gonna rush into anything. Then we missed the entry on US30 that started about an hour ago. So I might just pay attention to the currency pairs and gold today. I'm gonna watch the indices still, but I'm not gonna be pulling the trigger too soon on that pair, or those pairs I should say. GA's retracing. Let's get rid of this. Yes, I'm still gonna look for buys for this. We might see a retracement, which is no issue. So I'm either gonna look for a buy at the middle of the zone, or even if price retraces here, I'll still look for a buy. I really wouldn't look for sales. So it depends on how price reacts breaking down underneath here. But I'm still looking for buys on GA. EA is a little bit different. On the daily time frame, structure-wise, is a little bit different. But for the most part, it's still bullish. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for this 15 to finish, and then we'll go from there. Let's get rid of this. But I am kind of leaning towards gold sales now. So if price can retest this level, we'll go for a sell here, or if price comes down to this daily level here, then we'll look for a possible sell if price breaks below that level. I'm kind of leaning towards sales on gold now. So that's the game plan. The JPY pairs can be sells as well if they reject this level. So if it breaks above this level, we'll go for buys. But if it rejects and stays below that level, we can look for sells on the JPY pairs. So that's the game. Whoops. Let me fix that. Pretty sure it was right here. Let me double check. I messed that line up. Just put it right there. Dang, I messed that line up. There's a level right here, though. Let me see something. My bad, y'all. Just trying to do, yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, so it's rejecting that level. Yeah, so we're going to wait to see how it closes. Like I said, if it breaks above this level, we could look for buys. But CJ kind of rejected harshly. And the other pairs, not so much. They kind of did a slight drop last night, JPY pair-wise. But as we can see, GJ and a couple other JPY pairs, they did a little pump up. They did a little retracement during Tokyo session, and now it reacted off this level. So we're just waiting and seeing. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting right now. And it looks like NAS is rejecting that level. Yeah, so I'm kind of leaning towards sells, but I'm gonna wait and see still. Because US30 is flipping to the upside. So buys could come back in place, but we went for buys yesterday. We hit like TP. I think we barely missed TP3, but US30 looks like it's trying to reverse to the upside. It's really been rejecting the downside. I mean, I missed a good buy entry. It started about an hour ago. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait and see on that. Yeah, Jordan 30 is still popping up too, so we might go for buys. And I like gold sales. Missed the entry on that about an hour ago as well. So we're just either waiting for retracement or we're just meeting price at the next entry point. So that's all we're doing right there. EA is pushing back up. We caught a nice buy on EA. Looks like it's about to try to repeat the same move. So we're going to keep an eye on EA right there. GA is pushing up as well. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting right now. We do got some GBP news in about an hour, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, at 4:45 we got GBP news, and then at 9 o'clock we got some Euro news, and then 10 a.m. we got consumer confidence for the USD pairs. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to pay attention to the charts, see what pairs we're going to be looking at right now for the stream and London session, and then we're going to go over how we did yesterday and last week. I'm kind of liking Euro New Zealand sales as well. Yeah, so we're just waiting to see how this 15 closes. We got about 3 minutes left. Yeah, we got about 3.5 minutes left, so we're just going to be waiting on that. Yeah, but GJ is rejecting that level hard. Yeah, so we're just going to be patiently waiting. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and write these up. Haven't entered anything yet. Those are just from the stream. We haven't entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas right here. I have not entered anything yet. What's going on, Sparky? How you doing, successful? Yeah, NAS is rejecting that level. So is SPX. Yeah, I like paying attention to them because whenever I see an opportunity, I like to jump in on them. But I'm not against leaving them alone either. Because they kind of just been super choppy. Like, you look at the past week, like the past few candlesticks, it's just a lot of wicks. And on the daily time frame, that ain't all nice. But I am leaning toward sales on NAS, especially how it's turning red right now. Missed the initial entry. This wouldn't be a terrible entry either. But we'll see what the next 15 looks like. Okay, this is another level that I marked off. It's not the daily level we have marked off, but it's another level on the daily. Because again, it's just been super choppy the past couple weeks, so there's a few levels we can trade off of. But we'll go back to that in a second. Yeah, so EJ is rejecting that level. EA is still trying to push up. GA, yeah, so we're going to be paying attention to EA and GA. And then we're going to be watching these JPY pairs. And I kind of like EN as well. So we're going to be paying attention to EN. So that's what we're doing right now. So we got about a minute left. So while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and write these trade ideas up just in case we do jump into something. Yeah, so if I'm quiet, that's because I'm typing stuff up. Because those that know, y'all know I cannot type and talk at the same time. It's just not going to work out. All right, new 15 just started. All right, it's turning green. 15, 17. As long as it's not a huge candle, I like to wait for at least the first 5 minutes, but we're going to see what price does. But I'm going to go ahead and write these up right here. $141.15. Yeah, I'm going to put this on my other screen. Bad, y'all, if I messed the mic up, I just brushed the top of it. Yes, I like this right here. Yes, we're going to pay attention to this. Right now. There we go. Yeah, I like this right here, though. So I'm going to go ahead and post a disclaimer before we get started because we might be jumping into some trades soon. Because there's a few setups that we might be jumping in soon. So I'm going to go ahead and post a disclaimer. If this is your first time on the stream, welcome. Do appreciate you giving the channel a chance. Go ahead and hit that sub button and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Telegram. All right, because we do not just live trade every day, but we post weekly content as well on this channel, from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, funded account tips, all the above. Just dropped a video on Friday, I believe, which was part 2 of the 200 to 2K account flip challenge. Make sure to check that out. I'll drop that link in a second. Right now, I'm just marking some of these charts up. Have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Yeah, this looks like it's trying to. It already dropped off rejected off the daily. Yeah, it looks like we're struggling to break through that level. So we can see a possible sell setup here. I do like this for sales. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. IGA struggling a little bit. So NJ is still holding this. AJ is still holding this level. So is NJ. Yeah, new 5 minutes about to start. CJ reacting off this level. Yeah, so we're going to pay attention to these right here. Yeah, so I got certain prices in my head that I wait for price to hit. But it's made a couple more confirmations, but we're still not jumping in the trade just yet. Because it just broke above the level. It can easily reject it. So we're just watching and patiently waiting. But I do like this. And I'm watching Ian on my other screen. So this is going to be about like a 60 pip stop loss. But we're still keeping an eye on EA and GA as well. Yeah, so now it's closing right underneath my line, this orange line right here, which isn't a problem, but I want to see it close above that line. So yeah, we're just patiently waiting still. But NAS and SPX are turning red. So it is leaning me towards a sell even more. Look at this 5 minute. Yeah, I kind of like a sell on this. Not gonna lie. It's just been super rangy, but I kind of like a sell on this. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we can hit this liquidity. Because we shot up. This was on Friday. Choppiness. Then we hit this liquidity yesterday. We dropped down, hit this liquidity. Stuck underneath this level. Yeah, so we can probably come for this next. Yeah, I can see us coming for that next. Let's go ahead and delete this because we didn't enter that. That was from yesterday. Mm-hmm. Let's see what US30 is doing. That's retracing as well. Sharp 30 is retracing. Yeah, J30 is kind of looking like US30. Yeah, so the indices are pretty interesting right now. But EJ is pushing back up. That's a nice rejection wick right there. Yeah, so I'm still liking EJ. Still looking at the other pairs on my other monitor. But I go back to EA and GA and see what they're looking like. All right, so that's pushing nicely. Yeah, so we might re-enter EA, and we might do a repeat of yesterday because we're at the same level we entered yesterday. New 5 minute just started. So I like how I just did that. So yeah, we might be entering EA again. Same entry. Still keeping an eye on the JPY pairs and EN, but they haven't really done nothing too crazy. That's EN. So yeah, we're just still chilling on that. Let's see what these other. Yeah, they're just chilling right now. So we're still gonna pay attention to these pairs, but I'm gonna put EJ on my other screen. I'm gonna be looking at EA. Yeah, but I do like EJ though. And I like NAS too. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like NAS. But it's just not a clean looking chart. So I might just stay away from it. It could even go my way still, but I like to trade on clean charts. So like when charts aren't that clean, it's kind of gambling in my head. And I don't really like to. I mean, I like to gamble, but not on the charts. Not on the charts. Yep, I'm liking EA. I'm liking EA and GA. So I'm gonna be paying attention to these. Waiting for this next candlestick, and then I'm still watching EJ, but EN not yet. EN has not met my confirmations yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and write these up. And then we're gonna go over how we did yesterday and last week. 395. All right, cool. Yeah, I like this right here. So it looks like it's about to be the exact same move as literally yesterday. That's what EA looks like it's about to do. We're gonna wait for this candlestick to close, and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, I like EJ as well. Yes, I like EA, EJ, and GA. Mm-hmm. So we got a couple minutes to the 15. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for this candlestick to close. We're gonna wait for the next 15. Then we're gonna go from there. Gold's trying to retrace for us too. So yeah, we're looking at a possible gold setup here as well. This wouldn't be a terrible entry, but I want to see if we'll push up a little bit more. This wouldn't be a terrible entry either, but I just want to see if it's going to push up a little bit more. Okay, got SL right here. So 1965. Yes, we're going to come back to gold. We're going to pull back up. Yeah. All right, new 15 just started. All right, EJ did close above this level. It's doing a little retracement right now, retest. So we're going to let it do that, but we're still going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I like EA though. Yeah, so we're going to re-enter EA. Yeah, I like EA. So we're going to re-enter EA. I'm going to pull up GA in a second as well. Whoops, not that color. Yeah, I'm liking GA too. Let me see what these other pairs are up to. My bad if I'm quiet. I'm typing some stuff up. I need to I need to put my pairs back in alphabetical order. My bad. We're on the screen that we're not even. Yeah, so we entered. Yeah, me and the members entered the EJ. So I'm in EJ and we're in EA as well. So we're gonna let these two trades do their thing. So I'm typing the TPs up for the other trade for the members right now. So just bear with me just a second. But yeah, the JPY pairs are flying up right now. Give me 1 second. We could have entered another one too, but they're moving too quick. So we only entered one. But all the JPY pairs that we looked at are valid. I'm not saying right now because they already pumped up a good amount of pips. Give me 1 second. $205, $215. Yeah, so give me 1 second. We're typing the TPs up. Yeah, so we're just in two trades right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Doing like 3 things at once right now. All right, cool. Yeah, so we're going to see if EA can do a repeat of yesterday. Probably a little bit smoother, hopefully, because yesterday it did struggle to break through this level of traffic. Yesterday's stream, we broke down the level of traffic, and we see how it ended up yesterday. It did struggle a little bit like we saw on stream, but as you see, it eventually broke through it. After it broke through this level of traffic, then it started to push up, and then we hit all the TPs yesterday. Didn't do the full move I was, didn't do the full move I was personally looking for, but it did hit all the TPs. So there's that. Let's go to GA. So GA is struggling a little bit still. Then let's go to EN. Yeah, so those are the only 2 trades. Well, no, scratch that. I like this as well. Oh, my bad. I forgot I had the mic underneath me. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. Doing a lot of things behind the scenes right now. All right, cool. So we're almost at TB1 for EA. We entered EJ, me and the members, and we already hit TP3. That thing shot up that next 15 like we was waiting for. All right, so I'm just typing up a couple more things, and then we're going to get to what we was talking about. I'm going to catch up to the comments, too. Bear with me 1 second. That thing shot up nicely, and then we look at the other JPY pairs. They're probably doing the same thing, which they are pushing up. But I just decided to enter EJ. No particular reason why. They all are looking valid, but I just personally decided to enter EJ. But we'll know for sure if the JPY pairs are going to continue to pump if GJ can break above this daily level here, like it failed to do yesterday. If it can do that today, then the JPY pairs can fly today. If not, we're going to be still in this rangy mess, or the downtrend will continue. But as of now, the JPY pairs are flying. We're about to hit another TP. Give me 1 second. Let's go back to EA though. I got that on my other screen. So we just hit TP. What TP did we just hit? We just hit TP1 on EA, and this is literally the same exact move that we caught on yesterday's stream. This is the same exact move off the same level. If you scroll up, it's the same TPs. It's literally the same exact move. That's what I was telling you. I said this in yesterday's stream. Look to the left. It's going to explain what's happening in the present, what's potentially going to happen in the future. And price literally just repeats itself over and over again. This was Friday. Matter of fact, this is the same play me and the members caught on Friday. We entered this trade on Friday, caught, hit like TP3, retraced into there on yesterday's stream, retraced. This is literally the third day in a row. Me and the members at least have entered this trade. Because if you scroll up here and you go to scroll up, and go to Friday, which was the 24th, we took an EA buy, TP4 got hit, got 34 pivots, and this is Friday, and we were going to take a buy anywhere on EA it would be right here. And it's literally the same exact play. Now the members, you already know the same exact play because you guys have access to the advanced play signal room, and you can literally see the TPs and stuff are the exact same. But we just hit another TP on EJ. So let me go ahead and let the members know. TP 4 hit. And we're gonna go over how we did yesterday and last week in a second. I just got one more thing I gotta send out to the members, and then we're gonna be on it. Bam. Just gotta type these TPs up for the members. $19. 2, 19. Make sure hit that like button, y'all. Make sure hit that like button. Okay, bam. One hit. All right. If y'all just jumped on the stream, I apologize. Y'all just hear silence. I'm over typing some things up to the members because just like I sent a trade out in the free Telegram, I also sent 2 trades out to the members in the advanced play signal room. All right, gotta make sure my members are right too. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm over typing the stuff out to them. And we want to go over those trades. With the trades we entered, meaning the members, we did break down on live. And we just hit another TP, meaning the members on EJ. What TP is that? We just hit 4205. Yeah, but the JPY pairs are flying right now. Yeah, so we just hit TP5 on EJ. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, so that's why I've been quiet, because as you can see, these are just pumping. Me and the members are hitting TPs after TPs right now. So I'm gonna break down the trades we're in just a second. But again, the trades we're in, I literally went over on a stream, those that have been here since the beginning. These are literally the setups we were talking about in the beginning that we was waiting for. So give me 1 second. All right, cool, good. All right, caught up for now. So let's go back to EA. So EJ, like I just said, we was literally waiting for the setup, but we didn't jump into this one first. We jumped into EA first. That's why I called EA first in the free Telegram. But we was looking at EA, GA, and EJ from the beginning of the stream. I was saying that the entire time. GA obviously didn't hit the confirmation, so that's why we didn't enter that. EA met our confirmations, which is why we entered. My bad. We're currently blue, chilling in profit, and then EJ. This was a members only play. That's why I didn't post it in the free Telegram. I don't post all the trades in the free Telegram. I just post about depends. I like to post at least one during London and one during New York. It just depends how many trades I enter personally. So this is the trade me and the members are in, and then me and the members are also in this gold trade. I literally just went over this with y'all, like 10 minutes ago. I was like, I'm looking for gold sales, waiting for the retracement. Gold retraced. I said, oh, wait a minute. We're actually at a good entry right now. Then I called the trade out to the members. and now we're blue. That's simple. TP3 just got hit. So now we're up about 300 pips already on gold. And we're already 3-0 for the day. We took 3 trades yesterday. So we're 6-0 for the week already. Didn't take any trades during Tokyo session because I was just waiting to see what price was going to do, to be honest. Because like we went over on yesterday's stream and last week, kind of trying to pick things back up and recovering from a super choppy, slow week. So that's what's going on there. All right, speaking of that, let's talk about how we did last week. So this is how we did Friday. This is how we did yesterday. See the day right here is the 27th. That was obviously yesterday. Let's go into EA while we're talking. So the first thing in the description, by the way. So we went 3-0 yesterday. We called EA live. All TPs got hit. Got 71 pips. NAS100 went over this on the live, but we didn't enter this until I forgot what time. I have to look, but I got to fix that because that doesn't even make sense. But obviously, people know that's a typo. But let me fix that really quick. Let me do a magic trick for y'all really quick. Bam. Look at that, fixed. All right, so TP3 got hit. We caught 5,700 pips. The AD New Zealand TP2 got hit. We caught 10 pips. Total 5,781 pips. 5,710 was strictly with the members and advanced play signal room. But we ended yesterday 3-0. Then how we did last week, we went 15-1 last week, giving us a 93% win rate for the week. The week before that, we had an 87% win rate, but we caught 13,000 pips, 13,294 pips last week. Monday, we caught 2,866. Tuesday, we caught 5,000. Wednesday, we caught 278. Thursday, we caught 140. And then Friday, we got 4,959. All right, so ending the quarter on a great note, ending the month on a great note. And y'all should be deep in blue on EA. EJ is looking nice. We're about to hit the next TP on EJ. And then gold, we're nice and blue on gold as well. So yeah, pretty good start to the day. And we still got New York session to go. So let me catch up to the comments. I do apologize. I usually try to keep up with the comments, but there's a lot of moves happening. And I need to stay on the charts because, as y'all know, those that have been trading, you don't even need to trade for a while. Like, if you look away for 1 second, you can miss the move. So I do apologize, but I am going to catch up to the comments right now. What's going on, Roseanne? How you doing? What's going on, Larry? Triple A, what's good? What broker do I use? The broker I use is in my description, all right? And the leverage I use is 1 to 500. 1 to 500, always for personal accounts. Yeah, but the broker I use is in my description. So you just click down below. Yeah, Successful told you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Successful. I appreciate that. And then the QP's Variety Channel, what's going on? All right, so just doing a quick recap. We took 3 trades this live, all right? One was a free play, the other 2 were strictly for the members, but all 3 plays we did break down and go over in the beginning of this stream. So me and the members took a gold trade. We're still blue. It's doing a retracement right now, but we did hit TP3, I believe, but we are still blue on this trade. Then we took the EJ buy. We just hit another TP actually just right now. That thing shot up. And again, there's no particular order. I literally just do every other one. So if I take 4 trades, depending on when I take the trades, it'll be 2 and 2, like 2 free, 2 for the members. But literally, Since we didn't take a trade during Tokyo session, the first trade was for the members. Then the second trade that I entered, I posted in the free Telegram. Then the third trade for the members. So that's literally how that went. But it just turned out that EJ exploded up and hit the TPs quicker than EA. But I have no control over the markets. I could not predict that was going to happen. But we did just hit TP6 on EJ. We're almost at the middle of the zone. 142.20. Let's see what EA is up to. Oh, we just hit another TP on EA as well, but TP would hit 62.10. So we just hit TP3 on EA. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. We just caught an insane amount of pips in less than an hour. Less than an hour. Really, we waited for about 30 minutes. I posted this trade at 3:30, yeah. So in about 20 minutes, we caught a good amount of pips. Waited for about 30 minutes to enter a trade. Here we go. Wait, my bad. TP3 didn't get hit. That was TP2. Let me fix that. There we go. Yeah, but y'all should be nice and blue on your screens. Let's see if GA is trying to follow. It's staying still right now, but that's most likely because we got news about to pop off in literally about an hour. So that's probably why GA is getting stuck there. So it's starting to move, but I will not be shocked depending on how violent the news is if it tries to catch up with EA and hunt this liquidity down right here. Because I still am leaning towards buys, but it's probably just staying still because we have news about to pop off soon. GJ did hit the top of the zone. So like I said, we can break above this zone. We can see the JPY pairs continue to pump up during New York session. Yeah, so I'm just going to mark this up right here. Yeah, but it's that simple, y'all. Like I said, EA, literally same move. We called on enters on Friday, was choppy, didn't do it. Retrace, boom, hit the top of the zone, retrace, boom. Literally the same exact play 3 days in a row. Literally the same exact play 3 days in a row. And now, like I said before in the beginning of the stream, since we already knocked out this level of traffic, theoretically it should be a lot smoother. And we kind of see it becoming a lot smoother. Yesterday, look how choppy it was just to hit these TPs compared to off this retracement and retest. Let's go back to gold, see what gold's up to. Yeah, so now we're at the choppiness on gold. Gold's still trying to push down, but it's struggling to break through these levels of traffic. Reason why I went for a sell is just because just what price has been doing the past couple of days. Hasn't really made any green candlesticks, hasn't made no new highs. It's rejected this level 3 times. So most likely we could see a possible reversal. But I'm not going to be like saying that for sure until price breaks below this daily level, which we'll see if that'll happen today or not during New York. Well, that's why I went for the sell. We did catch a quick 300 pips though, but we do see some retracements happening right now. EJ, because again, GJ hit the top of the zone, so I will not be surprised if all the JPY pairs are doing that. And sure enough, look at that. You see all the price retracing. It's not a coincidence there. Out of curiosity, let me just look at NAS. We didn't take that trade, but it looks like it did end up dropping down. So at least I know my analysis was correct. I'm not tripping too much about that. Not tripping too much because the trades we take, we are still blue. So either way, we didn't really miss out on too much. Let's get rid of that. Yes, some retracements is next 15. Then we got GBP news popping off in about 45 minutes. We see CJ hit the top of the zone as well. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to delete that. All right. What do I think on US30? I got you. I'm kind of staying away from US30. It would have been a nice buy up about like 2-3 hours ago. But US30 was bearish, but we are seeing, well, one we saw for like literally last month, all this month, price rejecting the downside, struggling to make a new low, and now we see reversing to the upside. So as of now, it's treating the level I have at 2,450 as a level of support. So it would have been a nice buy setup about 2 hours ago, about an hour before stream. I had this marked off. I just moved it to the right. I had it over here, but I didn't enter this trade because I took a nap around midnight before the stream. So I would be blue on that. What I would say with US30 is, because it's not really in a clear trend, we might be seeing a possible reversal, but literally like the news last week kind of messed things up. US30 was already kind of moving different from NAS and SPX, but the news literally put like a bunch of the pairs out of whack. So what I would just simply say is, it's just looking for short-term stuff. So if price continues to respect 32,460 as support, you could look for buys up to around 32,620. But before 32,620, I would keep in mind the price at 32,560. So just rewind and write these numbers down if you want to. So price can stay above entry 32,460 as support. You can see buys up to 32,560 to 32,650. And then on the extreme, depending on how price goes during the New York session, it could possibly hit 32,830. And then if price breaks below, it starts trading 32,440, 32,435 as resistance. So price breaks back below here. We could possibly see short-term sales down to 32,225. But I can't really call anything long-term like I usually do. Like I'm strictly looking for buys, strictly looking for sells, simply because everything's out of whack right now. Like we went for buys on NAS. We hit a few TPs, but it didn't do the full move I was looking for, obviously. And then on Friday, we went for sales. We hit a few TPs, but it didn't do the full move I was looking for. And now it looks like it's about to do the move I was looking for on Friday. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting what those pairs are doing right now. That's why I was like, I can see it looking like sales, but I was like, I'm just going to look at the currency pairs because the currency pairs look a lot cleaner on the daily time frames. But at least I know my analysis was correct. But that's what I'm looking at for US30 and the indices. Yeah, but we're seeing retracements happening with the JPY pairs, but that was to be anticipated. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. And then we're going to go from there. The stream's not going to be as long as yesterday's stream. But nonetheless, we're still on here right now. Because it's still a nice amount of pips in less than an hour. Nice amount of pips. So make sure y'all to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All right. I think it's on the bottom of y'all screen. So follow me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Follow me on TikTok at playmakerway. Same spelling as the YouTube. I post daily on both pages. All right. Make sure to follow me on both and make sure to subscribe. Giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway is coming soon. I dropped the details of the giveaway, I believe, yesterday. I believe I dropped the details in the free Telegram yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I scrolled too far. I could have spent it today. Or maybe I did it on Sunday. I don't see it in here, so I'm gonna. Nope, I didn't do it on Sunday. Okay, I did it on Saturday. All right, so if you scroll up to the 25th, you'll see the details of the giveaway. All right, but it's very simple. All right, you just have to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and you just gotta be subscribed to the channel. That's literally it. And you just gotta send me screenshots on Instagram or on Telegram of all three. That's literally it. That's all you gotta do. All right, we're gonna be giving away courses, access to the Advanced Play Signal Room, one-on-one sessions, all types of stuff. All right, but all the details, you just scroll up to the 25th. All the details are there. All right, so new 15 just started. Just looking at these other pairs to see what's going on. Yeah, but everything's dropping to the downside, but it's all good. I'm not tripping too much about that. EA still pushing. EJ still pushing. So yeah, if GJ can break above this level, I'm gonna go for a buy on GJ as well. But that probably won't be until I don't know. It could be in the next hour or so. We'll see. And then GA, I'm still looking for buys, but we do have GBP news in at 45 minutes. So that's probably why price is kind of just chilling right now. But EA is still slowly pumping. Yeah, y'all. Literally, price repeats itself all the time. This isn't the first time we literally caught the same move off the same levels. There was literally 1 week. I wonder if it's still marked up. Let's see if it's still marked up because we got time to kill right now. There was literally 1 week where we caught the same move off GJ like 5 times. So we see here off this level, I've caught sells 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. And then we see here, I've caught a sell 1, 2, 3. Could have been 4 different times here. You see, I caught a sell twice off this level, but that's not the one I wanted to show you. There was literally 1 week where we caught buys off the same level like 5 different times. It was buys. So why am I looking for sells? Let me see if I can find it. Usually we caught the same move twice here. Damn. I gotta update. I gotta upgrade my thing. It finally expired. Let me see. There's another pair. I deleted the ones on gold, so I can't use gold. Let me see if I can use NAS. Yeah, that would have been a nice move to catch, but it's all good because we're still blue for the day. Let me see. I'm trying to find another pair. Here we caught the same move twice here. These are old levels. That's why they're not matching with the lines I have on the screen. Let me see. Oh, I'm tripping. I know one we can do. Look at the AUD pairs. Caught the same move twice off this line right here. So yeah, literally price just repeats itself all the time. The New Zealand pairs, I wonder if I still have these marked off. If we scroll down, this was like the month of November. Like the month of November, we literally was doing the same move over and over again. This is January. Yeah, I can't see. I gotta upgrade my thing so I can show y'all. Maybe we'll go into 1 hour. We'll be able to see it. Probably not gonna show. Well, I'm too far for one. I don't know why I brought me all the way over here. November. Here it is. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. Literally November. Those I was here in November, we were literally catching like the same move over and over again off GN. We caught the drop here, and then literally some of these are deleted, but literally we're catching those off the same price level like almost every day. Like some of these you can't see, but you can see we caught a sell here, another sell here, sells here. I think we caught sells 2 days here, caught the sell here, caught the sell here, caught the sell here. This is literally all of November. And we see how price is literally just did the same thing over and over again. Just treating this low as resistance, literally just bounce back and forth over and over again for literally over a month. And then continue to do it in January as well. So price literally repeats itself. But let's go back to see what EA is doing right now. Yeah, so we got the retracement candlesticks popping off. Like I said, nothing really changed too much with my analysis from the beginning of the stream. Nothing really changed at all. GBP pairs, we got news in about 40 minutes. Whoops. So if anyone does take any GBP pairs, do keep that in mind. Let's go back to EN. EN's pushing up. I mean, it's still technically bullish. But I'm going to leave EN alone. If it breaks above this level, then I'll go for a buy. But I'm going to leave EN alone for now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to really mess with anything else today. Well, let me not say that. I'm not going to mess with anything else right now until possibly New York session. Just going to be chilling on these trades here. So just do a recap. We took 3 trades. We had TP6 on EJ. I think we hit like TP2 or TP3 on EA. We hit TP3 or TP4 on gold. We caught about like 300 pips on gold. I think it is retracing right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's retracing right now. But we caught a nice move to the downside on gold. Yeah, so it's retracing, but it is trying to push back down. So we're going to see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're 6-0 to start the week so far. 3-0 today, strictly just in London session. 3-0 yesterday. And looking at the indices, let me go back. We could have took a sell on NAS and SPX. I did have those marked off, but decided to leave them alone, which is fine. So we're going to keep an eye on these, but I'm going to let them do their thing right now. Because with trading, you don't have to always be in pairs. At least me personally, when like it's rangy or like when price is kind of stuck in the same level, I just simply want to wait for price to break out of that space. So I'm in a different environment with better trading conditions. So that's what I was talking about with EN. I was like, we could possibly go for a buy here, but you don't need to catch every single pip. You want to wait for the cleanest looking setups. So that's what I'm doing right now. So there's a few moves we could have took, but I'm looking for the cleanest looking setups. And then I'm just tunnel visioning on those handful of pairs with the cleanest looking setups. Realistically, y'all don't even need this many pairs to trade. Like I always tell my members and students, you just need 4 pairs. You need an indice for your respective account size. So, if you got a big account, you use US30. You got like a regular size account like 2K, 3K. You can trade like NAS100 30, and then you have like 500 or less. Well, let me not say that. You have like 300 or 500. You can trade like SPX, USDX. So I always say you need to have at least one indice. Then gold. Any account size can trade gold. Gold's your best friend. Well, if you have if you have $50, I wouldn't trade gold. If you have like 100 plus in your account, you can trade gold. 150. And then 2 currency pairs. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be straight. So you have an indice, you have gold, and then 2 currency pairs of your choice. You'll be straight. That's all you really need. That's all you really need for real. All right, so let me catch up to these comments. What do I think about binary options? I used to do it. That's kind of, what should I say about that? It works for some people. And it's no problem, QP. You're welcome. No, I don't use any bots. I do everything manually. I use no bots, no indicators. My bad, y'all. I mean, I do have, this, but I don't use this. Like, literally, if you watch any of my streams, you never see me click or use any indicators. I just literally just look at market structure and read the candlesticks. That's all I do. I don't use any bots. But what I think about binary options is I wouldn't even do that. Like, that's kind of more gambling in my opinion. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking, if I'm thinking like that, if that's like the high frequency forex, if I'm thinking like that pocket option stuff, I wouldn't even tell people to go that side. I wouldn't even tell people to do that. Cause I used to do both. I used to make money with pocket option too, but that's literally, I just wouldn't recommend that. Forex or Forex is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get your money up, you can do options too. But Forex, literally any account size, you can make money and grow your account with literally any account size. And Forex, like literally, it's like you don't even need, like, you just put money in. Well, it's not just, because it's not that simple, obviously. But you just can grow your money, and it's just limited. It's limitless what you can do with it. Yeah, but if you're talking about like that pocket option stuff, don't even mess with that stuff. If you had to choose between the two, I would definitely say you're on the right side. All right. I'll say stay away from that pocket option stuff. Because all it takes is literally you're 1 second off and you just lost your money. Or with Forex, if you're in a drawdown, that's completely fine. But with binary options at HFX, that pocket option stuff, if you're 1 second off and that thing moves out of, if you're in a buy or sell, you just lost the money you put in just like that. And that is bogus. So all it takes is 1 second being off, just 1 second, you lost that money. So that's why I gotta say about that. So EA still pumping. Got a new 15 by the start. EJ still trying. Gold still trying to push down. Yeah, so still blue on all trades. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is because how it's set up. For those that don't know, I don't even know what I should talk about it, but like I said, I don't recommend it. And y'all all should be at least 18 or older, so y'all all adults. If y'all want to do that, y'all go for it. But I just wouldn't recommend it. But it really is gambling because, like I said, like all it takes is I don't use EAs either. I don't do anything. Everything I do manually. I enter all my trades manually. Um, I calculate my lot sizes manually. I figure out my SLs and TPs manually. That's why I be so quiet sometimes because I literally I do all this stuff on my own. Like I literally gotta figure out the stop loss, gotta calculate the major and minor TPs. Then I gotta type the signals out. Then I gotta post them into both channels. So that's why I be like, bear with me, y'all, because I literally be doing all this behind the scenes. But yeah, no bots, nothing like that. It's simply just me reading candlesticks and going with the flow of the market. That's literally all I'm doing, is just going with the flow of the market. That's all I'm doing. And that's what I teach over here because it's the proper way to learn it. All those other ways, like obviously there's a bunch of different strategies for, you know, different goals, scalping, intraday, swinging and all that stuff. But this strategy works on any time frame. So you can scalp using this strategy, you can swing trade using this strategy, and obviously you can day trade, which is like what most of the trades I call are with the strategy. And then if you know how to read the candlesticks and how to read the markets, any other strategy, any indicator, whatever the case y'all use, it'll just help that tool become even more accurate and useful. But a lot of times people rush the process, and me included, I ain't no exception. But a lot of stuff you need to learn aren't taught, or you don't learn, or you put to the side because you're just focused on just trying to get in the markets and make some money. But like I said in yesterday's stream, the money will come. Just don't rush it. Because when you rush it, that's when you're gonna start making mistakes. You're gonna be more emotional in the markets. You're gonna be more hesitant to hold, enter, exit trades, and that's when things kind of get more messy. And also, don't put any money in the markets that you can't afford to lose. You should not be putting your rent, your lunch money, your transportation money, your gas money, your food money. You should not be putting any of that money into the market. We're investing here. All right. This is separate money that you should be putting into the markets. And if you don't have money at the time to put into the markets, there's nothing wrong with practicing with the demo account. I don't care what anybody says. There's nothing wrong with demo accounts. I use demos to this day to do different things, like to try different, because I have a buy sell strategy I use. I might start calling I said this before, but I might start doing it again. But I have a buy sell strategy, a buy limit sell limit strategy I use, and I have a demo where I like might practice like different things, like um more aggressive buy sell limits or more aggressive entries in general, or let me see if I want to test myself and see how accurate my setups are. I might enter trades more early on demos, or like I might hold trades longer, or I've been practicing swing trading because a lot of these moves, especially the moves we caught last week and the week before, could have been swing trades. So I have accounts that I'm practicing swing trades on. So that way, one of my my main account, well, one of my personal accounts, I can turn into a swing trading account. So I'm working on that too. But like I said, the possibilities are limitless once you understand how to read the charts. You can literally do anything, right? If the markets are open, you can literally make money anytime during the markets. Members know that because we trade all sessions. We didn't call any trades last night, but we trade all sessions. Me and the members, we trade Tokyo session. Obviously, we're live London session, and then we trade New York session as well. And we're about to get another TP on EA, couple pips off. We're literally one pip away. and we just hit the next TP. So we just hit TP3. TP3 hit. Boom. It's 215. All right, y'all. So if y'all are interested in learning how to mark up your charts with these with these blue and gold lines like you see on your screen, click that second, third link in the description. The course is officially out. Like I said, it's not just the Forex strategy that's getting taught there. It's literally teaching how to read the candlesticks. All right, the strategy works on crypto, options, stocks, obviously Forex pairs, obviously metals. Because again, we caught a nice move today, but also just scroll up. And literally, when that downtrend started, we caught literally all the sells down. You can't see it now because I deleted it, but those that was here, you already know when that downtrend began. One, I called that downtrend beginning on stream. Then I called it happening before the news, and we literally caught the entire downtrend down. Wait, I'm on the wrong. Hold on, that's not the right downtrend. I was like, that doesn't look right. Here we go. So we literally caught this entire wave down. Those that was here, you know this. And then we also caught this entire wave up. So it works on that, and obviously works on indexes. Last week, Monday, we caught like 2,500 pips. And then on Tuesday's live, you go to the live on the 21st, called this SPX500 as well. This was 4,500 pips caught. So it works on literally everything. It works on crypto as well. I can pull some charts up as well if you want me to, and it works on options also. All right, so the course literally teaches you how to read candlesticks, and then of course I go over my forex strategy as well, how to count pips, how to properly calculate your lot size, because a lot of people don't talk about that. Calculating your lot size is by far one of the most important things that nobody talks about. And anyone that's in the events places in the room, you know that's one of the main things that I stress and talk about so much. Because it's just crazy to me how nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. But it's one of the most important things that nobody talks about. And it blows my mind. Because that was one of the things that really changed things for me. Figuring out this strategy was one as well. But like I always say, it doesn't matter what strategy you use. If you don't have a few other things in place, it doesn't matter what strategy you use. You're not going to see. I'm not going to say you're not going to see success, but your potential is going to be capped for sure. So it doesn't matter what strategy you use, but if you don't have the discipline, the patience, proper risk management into place, it doesn't matter what strategy you use. Yeah, no, that's true, Sparky. We're talking about no, we weren't talking about forex. We're talking about like binary options. It's a little bit different, but I get what you're saying. People say that about this as well. Trust me, bro. I don't get so much hate on Instagram as I used to, probably because I don't post as frequent as I used to. But on TikTok, oh my goodness, they be coming for your boy on TikTok, bro. I got haters. I've always had haters, but like I'm talking about internet haters. This is the first time I had like internet haters, and it's kind of weird how people be on the internet, bro. But like off rip, like anytime I post something, people be like, "Oh, you're one of those," or they assume I'm in the IML, and I'm like, bro, nothing on my page is trying to recruit you, bro. Like, or they'd be like, "Oh, you don't really make money," or "Oh, you're gambling. Don't fall for this. Forex is a scam. Forex is gambling." I'm like, no, Forex is not a scam. You just got scammed. These markets are real. These are real values. These are real currencies. Foreign exchange market is not a scam. You know what I'm saying? Now, is there scammers in the field? Most definitely. But you can't just say it's a scam because you either lost money or you got scammed. So I get you on that. And then the gambling, again, the part of the gambling comes in is because people, that's one thing. That's why I started this too, because I don't like how, I don't like, what do they call it? The industry. Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of gatekeepers, and there's a lot of people that pretend like they're trying to help people, but they're still gatekeeping. And there's a lot of scammers, and there's a lot of stuff that's not being taught that needs to be taught. And there's like just a bad image being portrayed. A lot of people are like selling get rich quick schemes, but they're not selling it at the same time. And that's one reason why I never really show screenshots on my profits. One, because I don't really I don't need nobody one, I don't really want nobody to know how much I'm making or to pocket watch me, but two, because it's not relevant. What's relevant is the move, the pips we caught, and the risk to reward. Because you can catch the same move I caught, we can have the same risk to reward, but we're not going to make the same amount. Every trade I call out, everybody makes different amounts. You know, everybody makes different amounts because everybody's account size is different. But if we're talking percentages, we're talking risk to rewards, and we're talking pips, we can all risk 5%. We can all risk 1%. We can all catch a 1 to 2 risk to reward. We can all catch a 1 to 3 risk to reward. We can all catch 50 pips, right? So that's why I want to talk about that stuff. I want to talk about stuff that we can all accomplish. People be screenshotting their profits, and people have these unrealistic goals, ideas in their head. You know, you can't make $100 a day off a $200 account. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'd rather be the one to tell you. All right, you can't make $100 a day if you got a $200 account. But so that's the main reason why I started this, to help people too, obviously, because trading is not as complicated as people make it seem. It's not. It is not that complicated. It doesn't need to be that complicated, and it's not that complicated. And it looks like GA is finally trying to get his act together. The candlestick right before news, which is not a coincidence. The members already know this because we go live a lot of times during high impact news during New York session. And this is one of the patterns we see happen a lot. But let me catch up to these comments. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sparky. Exactly. Consistency. Not the money. Your consistency is good. You can literally print. Exactly. Exactly. And that's one thing I had to learn the hard way. That's why I stress this stuff so much. I'm never going to tell y'all to do something I don't do. I'm never going to tell y'all not to do something that I'm personally not doing myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. When putting your savings in, your last paycheck creates that stress where your decision making and trading will be poor, and that's why I consider it a gamble. It's like your last bet, or like you feel that extra pressure, like I need to win this. If you go into trading understanding you don't control the markets and no strategy is 100%, and you have proper risk management into play, and you know in the long run, in the long term, you're gonna be up for the week, the month, and the quarter, you'll be fine. But it's the people that and I could say this because I used to be like this too, is when you feel that pressure that you need to win because you have no choice, or you feel like you have no choice, or you had that mindset that you need to win every trade, you're gonna mess yourself up. You gotta do your analysis. Once everything's met your rules, stick to your rules, calculate your lot size, enter your trade. You know what your SL is, you know what your TP is. Let the trade do what it's gonna do. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And obviously that's easier said than done. But once you get the emotions out of it, once you put your money emotions away from the money, trading becomes so much simpler. Like I used to freak out when I'm in drawdown. Now when I'm in drawdown, I don't care. I just look at my screen like, oh, okay. If SL gets hit, I don't care. But usually if my SL is getting hit, it's after I already moved into profit. But let's say I didn't move my SL in profit, or a trade just straight up didn't go our way. Don't care. Why? Because I know what I'm risking and I'm okay with what I'm risking. But if you don't know what you're risking, you're over leveraging, or you're not okay with what you're risking, that's when the emotions and the issues come into play. You know what I'm saying? When you try to turn 20, yeah, exactly. Let me see here. Forex and investment is not for everyone, only smart people. My bad, y'all. Had to sneeze. Give me a second. My bad, y'all. My sinuses just, I don't know what that was about. But anyways, the banks trading your money. So you already know being scammed by your own. Yeah, the banks being here too. The hedge funds, the banks. I'm doing good, Finmon. How you doing? No, you good. I do not mind the interactions. You're not spamming. It's no problems. All right, cool. So yeah, I was looking at GA. I'm not gonna enter that right now. Or at least I'm not gonna post a trade because news is about to pop off. If you don't know how to trade news or news days, I'm gonna link a video right now. I'm about to drop 2 videos before I hop off that y'all should watch after the stream. All right, y'all. But make sure you click the first link and join the free Telegram. We took 3 trades today on stream. And I'm about to send these videos out. So give me 1 second. Yeah, so the first one is going to be how to trade news. Now there's 2 parts. So after you watch this part, you just go on my channel, watch part 2 as well. Part 2 has less views than part 1. Part 1 I'm about to link right now. Honestly, you should watch all my videos. I'm not just saying that, but literally every video that I post is here to help y'all out. So that's that video right there. And then, like I said, I just dropped part 2 of the 202K account challenge. I'm up 100% in about 2 weeks on that account. I have another video dropping today. It's not going to be the 200 account flip challenge. It's going to be something else. I'm debating between like 2 or 3 different things right now. Yeah, I know what I'm risking. I have a list of pairs to trade. If I lose a trade on this pair, I'll try to do better on the other pairs and so on. I know when to stop trading too. Very important. Yeah, that's definitely important. Matter of fact, I have a video for that too. So let me drop that video too. Like I said, I literally got a video for everything on my channel. And if I don't have a video for it, I just didn't make it yet. It's that simple. But let me find that video too. So I got a video for that as well. Here it is. And this video, matter of fact, is literally what I use. This is the strategy I use to grow my $200 account. Right here. So if you use this strategy, you can literally double your account in 2 weeks, like I just showed y'all in the $200 account challenge. So that's why I say, y'all, like, anything I tell y'all to do is because I'm doing it. Anything I tell y'all don't do is because I did it before and I know how it turns out. All right, y'all, I'll be very transparent with y'all. Trading does not need to be that complicated. So now we're back in profit and blue on gold. EJ, we're still in profit, but we are struggling a little bit because we hit the top of the zone on GJ and CJ. We got GBP news popping off in about 20 minutes. I was supposed to be off a while ago, but I'm still on. Is what it is. It happens. What's the GJ looks like it's trying to continue to push up though. GA's broken above this level. Again, not a coincidence that this happened the candlestick right before the news. But yeah, excuse me. Let's go back to EA. Did we hit the other TP? No, we barely missed it. We barely missed it. All right, y'all. So let's do a quick recap. We're currently in this EA buy. Call this live. Literally the same move from yesterday. Me and the members are in this gold sell. And then me and the members are also in this EJ buy. Now, all three of these trades we broke down and went over on live before we even entered all these. We're literally waiting for these setups on live. Into all these pretty much at the same time. But yeah, so we're 3-0 for the day already. 6-0 for the week so far because we went 3-0 yesterday. Make sure to subscribe. 500 subscriber giveaway is coming soon. Go into the free Telegram, scroll up to the 25th. You'll see the details of what the giveaway pertains and how to be eligible for the giveaway. All you have to do is simply just follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Let me put it on the bottom of the screen for y'all at Playmaker_way, Playmaker_way, and then be subscribed to the channel. So you can either DM me on Telegram or Instagram, screenshots of all three of those, and you will be put into the raffle. All right, it's going to be 5 winners. It's going to be 5 winners. And that's called EA Deep Blue. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. You know, I knew blue was my favorite color for a reason. I didn't know why, but I always liked the color blue. But now things just make sense why I like blue so much. You know, because that's all we see over here. That's all we see over here. So now it just makes sense. You know, it just makes sense now. That's pretty much it. The New Zealand pairs I'm going to leave alone for now. All right, y'all. So I'm doing a chart still. But I do got some things to do, so I am gonna hop off. I'm doing the chart still, but I'm not gonna be on stream. I do not stay on for this news though. So I might just stay on for the news. Yeah, I might stay on just to see what happens. At least the first 5 minutes. NAS dropping, yeah. So we've been deep blue on NAS also. But it's all good. As long as the trades we're in, we're blue on. That's what matters to me. So I ain't tripping too much. I'm also swing trading AC. I'm trading GBP news as well. Good start for the week. You too, Sparky. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Yeah, so we might stay on for the news. Just a few more minutes. So yeah, we're gonna stay on for the news. Might not be the full 15, but at least the first 5. Because I'm gonna be on the charts anyways. But after that, I do gotta get off because I got some things to do. But we're gonna stay on for right now. Mm-hmm. So let me go ahead and post this stuff on Instagram while we're waiting. Great start to the week, though. We can go over the news for the rest of the week as well while we're at it. Mm-hmm. Bam. And we got this one right here. All right, cool. Yeah, so we got about 6 minutes till the news pops off. I believe it's red folder, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Governor Bailey. Yeah, so we got Bailey speaking. So I'm going to see what happens with this news right here. And then at 9 o'clock, we got some Euro news. It's orange folder. So we might see something happen. And then we got 10 a.m. USD news. And then tomorrow, I just saw FOMC. So we got an orange folder tomorrow. Nothing too crazy at 10 o'clock. Then Thursday, we got German prelim CPI all day. Got Spanish flash CPI at 3 a.m. Then at 8:30, we got the final GDP for USD pairs. So we might go live Thursday with the members. We might go live Thursday. Then Friday, 5 a.m., we got CPI for the Euro. Then 8:30, we got Canadian GDP and then USD Core P Price Index. Then 9:45 and 10, we have some news for the USD as well. Then we have an FOMC member speaking at 10 also. Yeah, so a lot cleaner of a week than last week for sure. So we got about 5 minutes for this news to pop off. Yeah, so we're going to stay on, see what happens. And we just hit the next TP on EA as well. So if you haven't already, y'all, go ahead and hit that like button. Y'all should have already, but if y'all haven't, go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Call this trade live, broke it down, hitting TPs live. And also, if you're appreciating the extended streams, also hit the like button because of that too. Because usually the streams just be an hour long. They've been a little bit longer lately. $214, $215. Whoops. I brain farted. I need to get more sleep. Before I still ain't do that right. I need to get more sleep. Maybe that 2 hour nap's catching up to me. All right, so we did just hit TP4. Sure, I could take a nap after this, but I wanted to. And that's just the beauty of trading too, because like I said, you can trade during any session, right? And we just made a good amount of money in about an hour, maybe 2 hours. And, you know, it's not even New York session yet. So GJ is rejecting that low. So EJ is retracing. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let this trade turn. Four, 1, 8. We'll see. Let's go back to GA too. Trade 30 right there. Let's go to GA. GN. So yeah, all the GBP pairs are red right now. Yeah, so we're gonna see what this 15 looks like. And then go from there. Yeah, so I'm putting EA on my other screen, and then we're gonna be flipping back and forth between these GBP pairs. That's what we're about to do right here. Then I'm gonna hop off. Be back at it tomorrow. Be back at it tomorrow. Yeah, I tell you, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up GC too, because GC annoyed me on Friday. I ain't gonna even lie, and I just have a feeling. I could be wrong, Again, I haven't looked at this since Friday. Let's see something. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I think we trace back to that level. Yeah, I figured it was going to do that. Yeah, I figured it was going to do that. It's still bullish, though. It was just not ready to make that new high yet. And I was kind of rushing it. Still bullish, though. So if it breaks back above there, possible buy. All right, new 15 just started. Now, usually when I wait for these news events, at least when I'm going live, it ends up not doing anything crazy. So let's see if that's going to be the same case for this one. Because usually I be picking the wrong ones to be going live for. So we're going to see. We're going to see if Governor Bailey's going to do anything for us. So yeah, we're going to be just on for like about the first 5-10 minutes. And I do got some stuff to do. I'm going to hop off. I feel like I'd be getting punked because literally I'd be like, you know what? I'm not going to go live this time. And then the charts just go crazy. And then I'm like, you know, I am going to go live. And then nothing happens. So I'm just sitting there like, yeah, so, but I know the main ones where things go off, like obviously FOMC, NFP. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. FOMC, NFP, CPI. I was mainly trying to see if we could enter GA, but it's not ready yet. That's the main reason why I wanted to stay on the live to see what GJ and GA was going to do. Oh well. We're still blue on these 3 trades. Yeah, I was going to look to enter GA or GJ, but these things are still retracing down. Oh well, it's all good. Still going to wait this 5 minutes, like I said. But that's the main reason. So since that's doing that, then that's fine. All right, y'all. So we're not going to jump into anything else right now. Let's see. You said gold. Me and the members are in the gold position right now. Yeah, so we're in a position right now. So we're in the sell position. I'm not saying we're not in a good position for entry. We already entered a few hundred pips up, so I wouldn't say enter right now. But that's what's going down with gold. I already broke down all that stuff earlier, but we are in a position on gold right now. But I would not recommend entering because we're already deep in profit. Let's see here. I know, right? No big move. Yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry anyways. I'd rather be prepared for it and nothing happened than not be prepared and then completely be blindsided. But we'll see what this next 5 minute does. But if not, it happens, you know. Not every news event is going to be something crazy. But it's still good to mark down those times. That way you know about that time and you're not shocked or it doesn't backfire on you. But we're going to pull up the JPY pairs because they rejected that top of the zone. Yeah, but the main reason why I was staying on because I wanted to see if we could enter GA or GJ. Excuse me. But that looks like it's not gonna happen. Looks like it's not gonna happen. But it's all good. We're in 3 trades. We took 3 trades already. Not tripping too much. And we still got a couple hours until New York. Speaking of which, in about an hour, members, you already know, gonna drop the New York price watch list for y'all. But yeah, we're gonna be chilling right now. So it looks like we're not gonna be entering anything else right now, which is completely fine. So yeah, we're gonna be chilling. Gonna wait for this candlestick to close on the 5-minute though. Yeah, but I was looking for a move, but it's all good. We'll see if it comes later. 80 cab. Before you go, what's your opinion on AC? Just trying to see if we see the same thing. Yeah, I got you. I can pull it up. I got you. Let's do this one. AUD cab. I just broke above these levels. Now, granted, these are my levels from last week. They should still be pretty relevant though, because it is just Tuesday. But let's pull it up and see. Yeah, so my levels are a little off. These are from like last week. So I do need to update them. But if we're just strictly looking at market structure, we can see price potentially push back up to the upside. Yeah, so we could see the downtrend potentially end because it's rejected this level twice here at 90, 80, 90, 75. And it just broke above this level of traffic here. It just broke above 91.20. So it continues to push up. The price levels I pay attention to is 91.40 and then 91.60 on the extreme. All right, so those are the next 2 price levels I pay attention to. It's not really in the, again, my levels are off, so I can't really say what I'd go for because I really wouldn't even go for anything on AC right now. But if I'm just strictly looking at my levels, we're looking at the 4-hour here. It just broke above this level. It's treating as support. We have a nice rejection wick on the 4-hour, right above this daily level here on top of that. So it's showing some momentum to the upside. And then I don't have any Canadian pairs up, but we did just look at GC, and GC was pushing to the upside as well. So yeah, those are the 2 price levels I would pay attention to next if I was to go for a buy. You say you're in a swing trade, so I'm assuming you entered around 90, 80, or I'm assuming you entered around either 90, 70, 90, 80, or around 90, 100. That's what I'm assuming. And I'm assuming you're in a buy. If you're talking about a swing trade, unless you, yeah, you'd have to be in a buy. Unless you went for a sell yesterday on it, I'm assuming you're in a buy. So those are the 2 price levels I pay attention to for today. Because we could talk about these levels up here, but it's got to break these levels today before we can hit those levels. So that's what I'm looking at there. And again, these are my levels from last week, so it's still relevant, but it's not based on this week. But the levels are still relevant. But I just want to put that out there. Okay, rejection wick on GA. So I might still get his act together. So I'm going to actually set an alert for that. 97.75. Okay, so I was close to a little bit in between those two numbers. I assumed it was somewhere around there. But yeah, those are the two levels I look for today to pay attention to. Is those two levels. So I'll just say that one more time. 90 and then 9160 on the extreme. But we just missed a potential extra position, second position, third position, or even the first position right here for a nice 1 to 3. But you entered at a good setup as well. So realistically, the move you're looking at can be around a 1 to 7 risk to reward, depending on what your stop loss was. It can be a 1 to 6, 1 to 7 risk to reward. And that's considering we have similar levels and target points. Yeah, but nothing crazy happened in that news. Bailey ain't had nothing to really say. I keep doing that. Governor Bailey ain't had nothing to say today. Nothing relevant, at least. But that's all good. Gold's still dumping in our favor. NAS is probably dumping as well. Nope, it's retracing. J30 is up too. J30 hit that. Yeah, so we're going to hop off. Going to be back at the same time tomorrow, 3 a.m. EST. Let me just make sure I caught all the comments. No problem. No problem, Swaggy. I got you. It's 94710. Let's look at that. 94710. 94. Oh, you swing trading for real, for real. That's the definition of a swing trade. So you're a real swing trader. Because me swing trading, I'm thinking, 3 days. I'd be like a swing trade is like 3 days, 3+ days. But you said you're aiming for 94.710. Yeah, you're trying to catch that entire move. You're trying to catch the entire reversal and uptrend. Ain't nothing against that. 94.710. Yeah, you're aiming for the very top. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a huge return. So that's a huge return. Yeah, that's the definition of a swing trade right there. Still a good entry point even for a swing trade. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna start messing with swing trading too. I've already started experimenting with it. Just off the simple fact, like SPX alone, or if we look at SPX Monday, we caught 2,500 pips. Tuesday, we caught 4,500 pips. It would have held this initial position. They added that second position. Oh my goodness. This would have made a ridiculous amount of money. Or if we look at the AUD pairs, GA or EA, these past couple weeks, man, if I would have held the initial GA buy, which is all the way down here, oh my goodness, let's just do something for kicks and giggles. Let's just do something. If I would have held my initial entry to where price is currently at, man, a 1 to 18 risk to reward off just the first position alone. And you can see we took a buy here, we took a buy here, we took a buy here, here. I took multiple positions here. I broke these positions of this trade down in part 1 of the 202K account flip challenge. Oh my goodness. And this would have just been one position, a 1 to 18 risk to reward. That is ridiculous. And let me not ruin that. Yeah, that's insane. And that's just off the first position. Yeah, that's insane. Speaking of insane, we just hit another TP on gold. Yeah, yo, I'm gonna hop off though. I'm gonna see you on tomorrow's stream, same time. Let me just go ahead and let the members know that we just hit another TP. TP4 hit. 1949. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Whoops. On Instagram. Let me catch your twos. For US30 is in a buy. Are you saying you're in a buy, or are you asking what I think about US30? I went over US30 already. I'm not in US30, and I'm personally wouldn't mess with it right now. Oh, actually, it just retraced, so that could have been perfect timing. Let's see. I don't know if I'll mess with it though. So I'm in a few trades already, but this would, like I was mentioning before, be a good position for a buy if it can hold and respect that level as support. This stop loss is kind of crazy though. I don't know what I was thinking with that stop loss. So I'm personally not gonna mess with this right now. But I still want to answer your question. That'd be a crazy risk reward. Not against it though. This would be a good position. So if we can hold this level and stay above this level and treat this level of support, I'd go for it. If it breaks below it, I'd look for sales. But looking at how US30 is moving, we could see a reversal happen if it can hold that level. We see a lot of wicks rejecting the downside, so I'm not against buys. But as we can see, it's been super choppy, and if we go on smaller time frames, literally all the indices prices literally just been going up and down, ranging between these few levels here. But yeah, so if we can hold that level, I'd look for buys. But I'm not going to tell you to go for a buy. That's not how that works. But that's my opinion on US30. But I'm not messing with that right now. I'm in 3 trades already. So EJ just did a retest for us. GJ, yeah. So GJ can break this level. I'm going for buys. New 15. Let's go see what GA is looking like. My alarm is going off, telling me to do what I need to do. But I'm going to catch up to these comments really quick before I hop off. Yeah, so GA is still chilling right there. All right. Yeah, but that's my opinion on US30. One win in a swing trade quadruples your account. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I've been messing with it. I just haven't like on a personal account done it yet though. But definitely going to be soon. Definitely want to start this year. If not next quarter, possibly third quarter. We'll see. I appreciate that, Sparky. All right, I'll take it easy. I'm gonna see you on tomorrow's stream.